Good morning, you guys. How are ya? Peekaboo. I was just trying to get Bermuda on the TV and I couldn't get it on. I wanted to be in Bermuda today. How are ya? We got, timer. So we have back today and we're going to do some conditioning at your level, right? Good. We are live. Yeah, how's it going? I had to come over to Buffalo this morning, so I've been up all morning. I can't wait to have a nap with the kids. Timer. And what have I got here? Bicep curl. There we go. All right. Good morning, Diana. How are ya? Timer, 20-second intervals. We're going to go 3 times. The swings, the bicep curl, to press, and a squat out. All right? About 3 minutes. And there's a go. Good. So double dumbbell swing. I think we did swings the other day. Nice, easy wake up sequence. And just biceps. You might want to use a little more momentum. This really isn't a bicep, isolated bicep exercise. And then we're going to go from the bicep to the bicep press. Okay? So up and down. Tuck this in here. My belly sticks out. And press. We're doing some bands to get going and finishing up with some heavier weights. And then the squat out. And just visit it, see how it's feeling. You might be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today and can jump right into your workout, or you can progress into it. And the biceps. Bicep press coming up. All apart here. There you go. And add that press. Nice. Blood's flowing. Oof. And then the squat outs. Good. Feeling okay from yesterday? Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. Good. Last time through, correct? Yeah. Good. Good. Biceps. And to the press. Finish up with a squat out and we'll get started on back. Big back day. Love back day. I was happy to see it today. Good. Alrighty. Love it. I love it when that's over. And I haven't even been hitting it hard. Okay, so I'm going to put us back there. Good. Good morning, Dawn, and good morning, Rebecca. Okay, we're going to kick ass right now. I'm waking up. Hang on. Band, dislocator. That's just really a mobility drill for your shoulders. And then pull down and bent over row. Okay, a couple dumbbells for your bent over rows or barbell, depends on what you have. You know, you could even do a band. I might even try that. A band bent over row. It's a nice, all right, let's see here. What do I got? I don't need this yet. The dislocator, I forget what somebody else called it. Just pullovers, up and overs. So if you take your arms out wide enough, you should, oh, that's a little sore from Monday. Surprise, surprise. You know what I have? Oh, I had my dowel somewhere. It might be at Taylor's. Forward and back. I think that's due to my chest tightness. So you got 12 of everything pretty much today. High repetitions, still gonna build muscle, still gonna, you know, challenge your cardiovascular, and we are going to strengthen the back. I gotta do this. I thought I was pulled together. I'm so sorry. Hang on. And warmed up, ready to go. Boom. Pull downs. Front or behind. Yeah, shoulders and everything's kind of sore today. That's crazy. That's good. It's a good thing. Pull downs. If you have a machine that you have lat machine pull down, it's usually a selectorized. Actually, Maria has one at home that's in a Smith machine and it's plate loaded. So either is good. Pull down. And 12, good. Now for the bent over row. Oh, I was going to try a band bent over row. So you can imagine using your dumbbells or yep, that works. And 12. Everyone's at their own pace, correct? Pull downs, or the dislocator, sorry. Oh, there's some yogurt. Oops. There, see now I can do the full all the way back. That first little bit, man, those chest muscles did not want to release. Should be smooth sailing from here. Good. Band pull down. Starting to really feel the fatigue in my shoulders. If you need to give it a rest in between, just so that you can hit the next exercise strong. Good. One more set. Should be warmed up now. Just forward a little bit. I'm going to use this one. Dislocators are improving. Sometimes if you get it more rigid, you won't have a lot of give. See, I think with that one I could pull out farther. And the same with a dowel. You could hold closer. If I was to hold closer, there's no way I could do a full rotation, but I would still get a nice stretch there. Point with this exercise would be, would be to get a full circle there for mobility. Good. Watch tension in your neck, that'll build. Yeah, that's giving me a lot of give, which might just be what I need today. Who knows? Usually I have a really good, nice flow there with a dowel or a rigid, a more rigid band. And pull downs. Remember, this just isn't your arms, moving at the shoulder joint. It's your back depressing and scapular lowering and, a big muscle is the prime mover. And 12, and then your bent over row to finish up this one. We're using the bands again for rows. Again, you make your mind up. If you have, again, a select rise machine that you're doing pull downs on, most likely you're going to have a cable row there as well. So if you're not sure of your equipment, Google it. Everything is online now. I had that ancient, what was it? Nordic Flex it was, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to find parts for this, I'm never going to find directions for it, and lo and behold, it's all online, right? So don't discount ancient equipment. They're all usable, as long as it flows smoothly. Some of those newer multi-stations, especially the pec decks, they're really wonky, like they stick sometimes, and then that can cause problems on your the more complex joints. If you're doing a leg on it, I remember that one I had, even legs were a little bit funny because it just stuck. But anyways, if you do have one of those multi-station home use gyms, it's just a matter of learning it for yourself. It has its own little idiosyncratic, whatever, finickies. Here comes your 12 band row. I've got us seated we might as well stay seated. Here you go. Remember, it's that back that starts the movement, all right? It's squeezing here, and it's not just this. Band face pull. I got to use a lighter one for this one. I'm sure you would too. But it is your back engaging before your, sometimes we use these for shoulders. And that's great right here. On a back day, Really focus on pulling those shoulder blades together first. 1. And 12, okay? And then the seated, you could still use a dumbbell here for the prisoner means here, or you could put a weight here. But prisoner means this. And I'm going to take mine slow and do a little exploring. And maybe a little mobility while I'm here. Low back is so important. The muscles, number 1, aesthetically they're beautiful. When you build your back muscles, there's this little Christmas tree at the back, and then when you see, a really nice, strong low back, it just transfers to all parts of your body. Okay, so don't discount these. You might think of them, some people might think of them as auxiliaries, and I just think of them as totally necessary for total body strength and total body aesthetics. Good, and we do have another standing good morning coming up. If you remember this workout from a couple weeks ago, and you're welcome to use weights there. You're welcome to use bands. Hang on here, I'm just going to do one of these rotations. Good. And then we can start over. Yes? Yes. Band row. You can be flat on the floor on this one, right? You know that. Flat on the floor, on your bench, on a stool, on a chair. Poof. Make this your workout. And 12. Woo! Yeah. Holding it for the 2 seconds there, I find, especially with the band, that you're really confirming that contraction, acknowledging it. And then a slow eccentric also is very beneficial for all your work. So don't just drop the weight or allow the weight to dominate you. You dominate both ways, this way and this way. Upper back, mid back, low back. We're hitting it all today. Nice balanced workout. If one part feels weaker than the other, that's a good thing that you discovered it, right? And you can work on that area and really focus in on it. Don't know how I got a bad low back after all my, I think it's genetics. My back is definitely genetics. My grandmother had arthritis, and I'm sure if she even went somewhere to investigate, would have found degenerative. And my mother, of course, totally arthritic. So it stands to reason. And actually, it's an interesting story to me. I remember wondering how I was going to fare being self-employed and at the time single mother. My mom had, obviously she was a teacher, so she had health benefits. And I had to make the decision way back then. It's like, I have to invest in my health because I can't invest in, I won't have the benefits, the health benefits. And it did me well, I must admit. We got one more? Yeah. This yogurt is bugging me. Okay. Procrastinate no more. Let's go. And 12. Nice job. Band face pull. So you're pulling into your face. If you were to use cables, your hands might be like this, and you would pull and then rotate up and back. It gives you a little bit. When you're using a machine, obviously it gives you a different pull, a different trajectory, a different challenge to the muscle group. And that's why it's nice to use different pieces of equipment, but not totally necessary. Right? I'd say if I was on vacation, or if I was like, I mean, obviously going between my 3 little studios, I have, you know, different equipment to use for variety. But for you, if you're going on vacation, take advantage of the gym. See the other equipment that you can do these workouts with, and balance it off. Okay, we only got one more. I think it's going to take a little longer because it's unilateral work. All right, I'm just going to fool around with this a little bit. And you're doing 8 to 10. Oh, there it is. Oh, I learned how to find that spot. I'll never forget it again. Here, down. If there's only a way I could visit it, I think the key is up there. Oh, okay, keep going with your seated prisoner good mornings. Okay, I'm going to do just a couple more of my little off the beaten track movements here. Each rep I can just push a little bit further. I'm really frustrated because I can't make a long-term gains. Once I find that spot and stretch it, it seems good for a couple days and then it pops back in. And I'm all about giving me permanent solutions, okay? I'll do anything and I'll do it faithfully if I know that there's going to be long-term solutions. And so far, I have not had it. Seesaw row, bent over. I'm going to show you a modification if you have back issues. Your seesaw row is suspended. All right, so I'm going to do this. Just grab my chair. Good. And all I'm going to do, I could do it back of my bench. I could do back here. Back of a couch. But you would support your low back. And then do your rows. Okay? So that is seesaw row. And I'm not going to fool around today. Some days are like that. Support, suspend, and almost a piston. 2 and 2. Nine and 10. Good. Now, this works. Good. That is standing good morning. So this would be your standing good morning. prisoner, and forward and back. So what I'm learning right now is that my low back condition, the degenerative discs, have nothing to do with this other little pull that's going on. And that little pull, I know it can be corrected. And it's causing more problems. Good. I am going to get rid of that. I think degenerative disc, they call it disease, is very manageable. That's my opinion. Oh, biceps. ISO hold. So, ISO hold 1, 1, 2, and 2. And 10. That's 20 altogether. Good. Seesaw row. Literally, seesaw row when I'm in 100%. 15, 20, 25 pounds. And you can too. Some days you can, some days you can't. So don't say across the board. But you have to see how you feel each day. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to use weight this time. And 10, here comes those biceps. We got one more round, and then if you're sticking around for the conditioning portion, you might use heavier weights now that you're warmed up and try and really crank up your heart rate. You know, weights, 3 to 5 times a week, okay? 3 to 5, meaning we do 5 because I like to break it up into the 5 body parts. And it just makes more sense to spend the half hour. You could do 45 minutes to an hour 3 times a week and get full body or a different body split in for your weights. Cardio, moderate intensity, moderate intensity steady state. Go 5 to 7 days a week walking, and then twice a week you gotta lift your heart rate up. Yeah, you gotta breathe hard. You got one more? So that's what I'm saying, to get back to my thought, that this hip portion can be that, you know, you crank it out with, as long as your joints and your body is safe, crank it up a couple times a week. And that doesn't mean sprints. I mean, for us these days, to get our heart rates elevated, it takes less and less. And that's a good thing. I like it. Seesaw row. Prisoner good morning. That is here. Hands up. Good. And then your bicep curls. We got one more set of, like I said, the conditioning portion. Now we're going back to biceps in that conditioning portion too. If you want to keep these weights, go for it. If you want to lower it back down, choose it now. It's only 20 seconds, all right? And you are fully warmed. So, alrighty, there we go. I'm just going to put on our timer, ready to go with the swings. And, whoops, hang on. And go. Why not make these, or alternating, but hammer, thumbs up, and the same with press, neutral grip, and that looks like this. 1, and remember this portion, you can use a little bit of body momentum. More muscles involved in the movement. Good. What have I got next? I forget. Oh, I did the curl to press and then the squat out. But I don't know if I have room. I did leave myself much room. You can squat in and out. Good. I keep forgetting. Starting to lose it. Swings. Bicep, hammer. Keep going. I got an itch. Oh, my hair's flying all over the place, tickling me. And squat out. Good, last round, right? Swing outs. Okay, you finish up with that. I gotta tidy up and I'm on duty now as grandma. I said I'd be ready at 7:30, so I'm gonna finish you guys up here. 2 more seconds. Now you are on your dumbbell curl, okay? Curl them up, bang. Got it? Next is bicep curl to press. All the way up. Good. Crank it out there. Oh, I gotta clean that out. Do I say that every time? 5 seconds, and then you got your squat out. I'm just gonna take the second do. Ease out of my workout. Your squatting out, your heart rate should be elevated. You can take another few minutes to slowly ease out of your workout. Deep breath in, exhale for internal recovery, and then some mobility that's important to you, okay? have a fantastic day. We got through that one. And tomorrow's delts, which is another thumbs up, right? Thanks, you guys. Gonna run. I'll get this posted later after I get the kids settled. So have a super day. I'm going to. See ya.